пути мы, значит, тогда сделаем вот это. Вот это. Потом зайдем сюда, задание возьмем и пойдем в башню. Посмотрим, что из этого всего выйдет. Эх, жалко, что не ваншотает, блин. Кстати, топорик ломается. Починить или подождать? Кстати, видно прям. Как от него откалывается по нему. Блин, урону мало. Наверное, у этих около сотки надо, чтобы он прошел по ним. Чтобы хоть что-то нанести. Они что, все поезд ждут? Не-не-не. Так, тихо. А нам куда? А, нам вот сюда. А где ты сам-то? Чувак. Чувак. Ты где? А, здорово.
This is the Fort Jefferson Tower, and you will address me as Commander Jeff. I make the rules here. Is that clear? Not Brecken, not Rice. This is Jeffville. Jeff Land. Or Jeffertown. New Jeff City.
Look, Jeff.
Commander Jeff!
There's an emergency. The gas is out all over the city.
Oh, yeah. That was me.
You shut off the gas?
Installation of the Fort Jefferson Apocalypse Wall required a temporary interruption of the civilian gas supply. But I'm all ready now, so you can turn it back on.
I think that's going to be your job.
No can do. I'm too critical to base operations. We'll have to send someone who's expendable.
Commander, I'd like to volunteer.
You're a good man, whoever you said you are. I hate to lose you. Now, go open the quadrant allocation valves, plus the primary distribution gate. Then report back to me, and I'll restore the city main pressure here. Hey, if you don't get killed, you can be the first civilian to witness my apocalypse wall.
Еще один безумец. Как я это люблю. Сейчас без безумцев мир был бы веселым. Так. Есть же те, кто, блин, там в том же ТикТоке челлендж выполняют один с испражнением. Хотя бы, хорошо, что хотя бы как раз наоборот не с испражнением, блин, а просто. Так, ничего мне как не... Твою мать. Да успокойся ты. Все будет нормально. Я так 100 раз сделал. Ой. А что ты, кстати, с этого стал пожарником? Блин, а нет, ладно. Придется нажимать все-таки. Черт. Да в смысле? Я же на дистанции был нормально при этом всем. В смысле? Ну... Что у игры за хитбокс, я не могу понять. Я не знаю, но он бьет просто на мелкой дистанции, если так посмотреть. Ну, у меня тут в угол зажал. Он... Да чтоб тебя! это действительно уже бред какой-то. Ну вот как? Объясните мне, как он может на такой дистанции? Ну просто, блин. Надо на 2 метра от него отходить. Он даже подпрыгивает меня. У нас тут бой идет. Один инвалид против другого. Есть. Причем инвалид с топором победил, блин. Это я забыл. Ну, хотя бы никто не мешает сейчас. И... Все? Еще один вентиль. Хорошо, а как мне выбраться? Ладно, мы выбрались. Я был надеяться, это один такой бой будет. Был и будет. Привет. Давай. А я устал. Подождите, подождите. Ух, как вас тут много же. Что вас? Нельзя. Нельзя, я тебе говорю. Ну, блядь. Что-то ебанутые, что ли, а? Давайте. По очереди. Голову с плеч. Тоже голову с плеч. Так, ребят, мне надо отдохнуть. Голову с плеч. Голову с плеч. Плеч, я сказал. Мне надо отдохнуть. Вот он. И ногой. Давайте, давайте, консумер. В очереди. Давайте, вставайте, вайка. Ух, вас тут много, так. Мне надо отдохнуть. Подождите немного. Он что пытаешься сделать? Ну так. Упала. Ну ладно, давай вставай. На вас последний должно. Нет? Ну давайте, вставайте тогда. Ой, весь. Ого. Сейчас точно все. Так, вентиль. Вентиль. Записка. Больше ничего тут нету. Сушеные фрукты. Вентиль, по всей видимости, там. Ладно. Соберем вот это сначала. Починим. О, кстати, у нас сейчас не потратилась починочка. Хорошо. походу топорик самое то. И нам куда дальше? Нам надо на открыть вентиль под эстакадой. Под эстакадой. Окей. Здрасте. Здрасте. Вас тут очень много, я вижу. Но в гости я к вам не просился. Ух, черт вас побрал. Так. Да, вот тут где-то. Вот в этом направлении надо идти. Ну да, блин, со здоровяком на самом деле как непонятен его хитбокс. Вообще ни в какую. То он бьет, блин, издалека, то он не бьет. Непонятно. О, это что? А, это, видимо, типа, могло быть почему-то быть пасхалка, либо что-то еще. Под эстакадой. Здесь вот с той стороны. Нет, не обязательно. Чтоб тебя, жердяй! А у меня плохие новости. А у меня и похилиться-то нечем, походу. Замечательно! 10 из 10. Встретить жирного и, твою мать, еще жирного встретить. Это просто, я говорю, 10 из 10. Еще и это, блин, бежит быстро ко мне. Давай. Так. Туда полезли. Быстро, давай, ко мне, давай. Давай. Есть. Не вставай. Нет! Твою мать! Твою ж дивизию! Нет! Ран! Как? Давай. Ну. Давай. В темпе. Падла! Нет! Я хочу жить! Я тут. Блять. Надо было в него стрелять. Да, получилось весело. А задание-то выполнилось. Ой, не, короче, вы знаете, я потом пойду.
You want to try calming down long enough to tell me what's wrong?
Yeah, sure. Let's try that. Calming down will work. Yeah, calming down will solve everything.
Oh. No, walking away from you will solve everything.
Okay, hang on. I'm chill, bro. So, I make these flares for a rise, right?
Wait, flares? Like signal flares?
No, UV flares. Like flares that the night things can't stand because they put out this UV, which stands for ultraviolet, which is like kind of a science thing.
I got it. UV flares. Continue.
There is no continue. My zinc is contaminated with fluorine. It's useless. Also, I'm out of turpentine, which isn't that hard to find. Except everything's hard to find right now.
So when Rice's people come for their merchandise...
Oh, is he using people now? I thought he only used hired psychopathic gorillas.
What do you need to make these things?
Just zinc and turpentine, bro. I got the rest. Worst part is everything I need is in the train yard warehouses. But a guy like me isn't going to last 10 seconds out there.
Well, I'm surprised a guy like you's lasted that long in here.
Oh, that's very funny. Ha, very funny man.
Maybe I'll get your supplies, but if I do, whatever you can make out of them, I take half.
Half? No way! You're freaking nuts, bro.
Look, you can give me half of something, or you can keep 100% of nothing.
Half it is. It seems fair.
Ладно, что у тебя?
Hey, you been looking for a runner?
Well, we're looking for one who will say yes instead of no. Jafar can fill you in.
Джапар. Так, а это что? Джапар и там что-то еще есть. Еще какой-то чувак с квестом, да, вот он.
Shit, it's you again? I mean, what are you doing here?
Relax, relax. I don't work for Rice. That was a one-time job, and it was all about protecting the tower. Look, I'm sorry. I mean it.
Is that right?
Look, everything I was doing for Brecken. You can ask anyone in the tower if you don't believe me. So what do you got, Jafar?
We've been picking up some of Rice's transmissions. One of his crews found something at the construction site, and they got very excited. They didn't say what it was, but they referred to bringing down the entire tower in one shot. Someone's got to find out what it is, and either confiscate it or destroy it.
Well, I'm someone.
Congratulations, the job is yours.
Башня
We'll
с
be in
землей. Нормальное сравнение. Ой, так, и у нас тут идти на базар и найти Азиза. Зюзя. Да, базар совсем недалеко. Здорово. Что у тебя есть? Чертежи ключ Бенджамина Франклина. Ладно, так уж и быть, возьму тактический нож, секач, ломик, ломик. Теперь хочу ломика. Ладно, у меня и так ничего нет, а я еще хоть многого хочу. Хочу ломик, быть как Гордон Фриман, с монтировкой. А тут что, типа небезопасно? Именно вот тут. Окей. Принесите антизину в башню. Нет, мне надо типа найти Азиза. Вулкан.
Don't forget that.
Азиз вот тут походу. Вот он походу и Азиз. Нет, тут не Азиз. Тут Азиз. Азиз! Азиз, ты где?
Whoa, careful.
Ты Азиз?
You Aziz? Ryan sent me.
What happened to Assam?
What do you think?
You guys take a lot of chances out there. Look, I've got everything but the phenol nitrate.
And you don't have what I need, and that's not gonna cut it with Ryan.
What can I do? The courier wrecked his car in the tunnel last night. He's with Assam now, and your phenol nitrate is stuck in the trunk of his car. You wanted to go get it. Because there's no more in Haran. That's the last phenol nitrate anyone's going to be seeing.
What's his car look like?
White, I think. That's all I remember, white car. So you're really going to do this?
Ryan doesn't like to be disappointed.
You must be pretty tough. If you don't die doing this thing, I just might have an opportunity for you.
Так, ну и пойдем, наверное, в башню. Капец, квестов тут сколько. Башня. Блин, как можно на тент? На такой тент можно запрыгнуть. Объясните мне, пожалуйста. Деревянный. Ладно.
Brecken, this is Crane. Do you copy? Brecken, do you copy? Shit. Jade, this is Crane. Do you copy?
Crane, how much antizin did you get?
Listen, Rice wanted me to... Look, he screwed us, okay? I only got 5 vials.
What? Damn it! That's only a few days worth. Listen, we've got a situation here. There's been an outbreak on the 18th floor. Get back here ASAP, and don't lose any of that antizin.
Сейчас узнаем, что там. Не-не-не-не, иди в жопу. А вот, почему это, допустим, мне не хочет идти преследовать? Нелогично. Мне ничего не оставил, где ты? Я тебя даже знать не хочу. А у тебя что? У тебя кувалда есть, да. Круто. Я такую же хочу. Подари.
Crane, the man who got the power back on. Take this. Sorry if I'm not sounding too grateful, but I'm having a piece of shite day, you know?
Anything I can help with?
Yes, but Brecken won't authorize it. Too risky, he says.
Yeah, well, is it something we need?
Okay. Brecken says we need better security at night. Too many nocturnals on our doorstep, right? So I've put together a new light rig using these big 10 kilowatt UV lamps. It's massive. Turn it on, it'll torch a volatile at 200 feet. It would be fucking nuclear. But the UV bulbs to run it are stuck in the towers of the Infamy Bridge.
The bridge? Wait a minute. Are you talking about the Infamy firewall?
Sure. Biggest UV lamps in the hemisphere.
Alfie, that system didn't work. It was a disaster. I mean, when it failed, they had to destroy the bridge.
Well, it wouldn't have failed if they hadn't lost power. And when you restarted those substations, the system came back online. You can see it at night now.
So you need someone to get the bulbs.
Sure. But here's the thing. Some of the bulbs have burned out, right? They're no good. So the only way to tell which ones still work is to collect them when the system is powered on.
Another night run.
Getting in wouldn't be too hard.
Yeah, but once you remove the working bulbs...
You'll be on a pitch-black bridge with a whole bunch of problems. Yeah. You know what? Maybe Brecken's right about this one. Forget I mentioned it. But it's a damn shame.
Блин, вот дал бы ты мне еще лампу мощную, без проблем. О, стоп, а ты мне еще награду должен быть, падла. Ладно. Электропила. Что-то они все, блин, первого уровня. Ладно.
What's on your mind?
Mr. Crane, are you familiar with a man named Vulcan Yasif Dahl?
Vulcan Dahl? Yeah, of course. He owns Vulcan Petrol Engineering. He's the richest man in Haran.
That's exactly right. And Mr. Dahl has need of your service.
I didn't know he was still in the city.
Most of his employees were evacuated, but his two chief engineers are still here in the slums. They're brothers. Twins, in fact. Tolga and Fatin. They've been working on a special project. It's highly confidential, and I'm afraid I can't discuss it, but I can assure you its importance is nearly beyond measure.
Oh, then I won't bother trying to measure it.
The brothers are brilliant engineers, but they're also somewhat, idiosyncratic. This and the problems of operating in the current environment have put them behind schedule. Mr. Dahl would like you to assist them to get the project back on track. You will be well compensated, as you can imagine.
Doing what?
Simply do as they ask. You'll only be needed from time to time, and the task will be of short duration. Removing obstacles, you might say. They'll contact you when your assistance is required.
I'll think about it.
Ну ладно, идем на верхние этажи зачищать, по всей видимости.
Jade just told me there's been an outbreak on the 18th floor. I've got to get what little antizin I have back to the tower pronto.
Do you have the antizin? Give it to me.
So what happened?
One person turned and had a couple of other people trapped. We could have sealed off that one apartment, but Brecken wanted to save as many lives as possible. It went bad. Somebody had to make the call, and now we've lost the entire floor, including a couple of kids. You'd better talk to Brecken. I have to get these meds to Lena.
Мы, видимо, сейчас еще пойдем потом зачищать этаж.
Hey, Crane. It's good to see you. What happened here, it's so very sad.
Блин, ну это так-то не сложно, если подумать, блин. С учетом того, что потом отправить нас туда еще. Зачистить этаж. Фу. А ведь и придется, по всей видимости, потом зачищать этаж, блин. От зараженных. Квест, кстати, нет? Показалось. Ой, ладно.
This is where we get the announcements about the antizin drops. And they've just stopped.
There were kids in there! I froze. Lena had to step up.
Maybe she should be in charge. What the fuck, Crane? I'm no leader. I'm a goddamn parkour instructor.
Wait, so all the free running... Wait, that was you? Brecken, you showed these people how to survive.
Do you know what my pockets were full of when I showed up in Haran? Fucking business cards. I was hoping to drum up some more students. Maybe get enough so I could save up and buy a house. Instead of that poxy little flat I've been renting. Listen, I'm gonna talk to Rice myself.
Whoa, whoa, hang on a minute. Brecken, these people still need you. Okay, just give me some time, all right? There's gotta be another way. A better way.
Fine. I'll wait. But not for long.
Да, жестко.
Finally, I get to do some actual good.
Ту-ту-ту. Нас, по всей видимости, да, может быть, будет подслушивать Карим.
Raheem?
Рахим.
Raheem, what are you doing up here?
Hey, Crane. Can I trust you?
How much you had to drink, kid?
Can I or not?
Yeah. What's up?
See that skyscraper? Scouts found a volatile nest in there. We take that out, and then running missions at night, we could totally do that. So I'm thinking, if we planted some explosives.
Oh, Jesus. Raheem, you're not still on that.
Crane, we have to do this. As long as that nest is there, we'll never be able to gather up enough antis. It would work. We make a good team. Ah! Shit, oh my... Ah! Don't drop me! Don't drop me!
Oh,
fuck.
Команда это быстро распадется.
See? Told you we make a good team.
Look, Raheem, we don't have any explosives. I mean, none. The closest thing to what you're talking about are Spike's firecrackers. That's impossible.
You don't know what it's like. All I can do is watch. Sit on my ass and watch everything happen and do nothing. I don't want to die here, Crane. Not like this, not helpless. If I go out, I'd rather go out doing something.
What's this?
I was set to fly out on Sunday. They quarantined us on Thursday. I already had my bags packed.
Look, I'll keep my eyes open, okay? If there's some way we can make this happen.
Whatever.
Да. Ой, блин, страдает порой.
This is Crane, do you copy?
What do you want, Crane?
I want you to start the antizin drops again, at least near the tower. These people need help.
We put you in Haran to find our file, not to play Mother Teresa. Or does this mean you've reconsidered Rise's proposal? Perhaps Miss Aldermere would even be willing to cooperate, test her skills in a new environment.
You start giving us some antizin and then we'll talk about what Rise wants.
Oh, it's us now, is it? Well, I'm afraid your request is out of the question in any case. Things have gotten a bit strained with the Ministry. Resuming the airdrops would not be politically advantageous at the moment.
You assholes take the fucking cake, you know that? You and your fucking file. Like, I'll locate the file for you, but I'm gonna take a good long look at it before I decide what to do about it.
Так, а что дальше? Какой все
Crane,
дальше?
this is Jade. Do you copy?
Loud and clear, what can I do for you?
I don't know how much time we have, so the short version. I need your help. Rice has turned an abandoned school into a supply dump. And I think it may be where he's storing his antizin. If you and I sneak in there, we could get all the meds the tower needs. Are you with me?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Great. Look for me in one of the boxcars on the train trestle near the school.
Okay, and listen, Jade. If we don't find that antizin, I'll need to talk to you about something.
About what?
Another option, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Right now, let's see what we can find in that school.